very much for inviting me to give this talk, and I'm so pleased to come to Horsham. This is a very beautiful area. Actually, my brother-in-law showed me this, so I'm glad I found this photo on the internet. The topic I'm going to talk about today, inshallah, it's about branches of Islam. Probably an icebreaker. I was looking at the internet for a joke, and this is the only one. There's no offense. It's just can represent any religion. When we are enthusiastic about our own, we usually go very hard on it. Yes, and then we are upset. We need respect from others when we're too harsh. So this is just applied to any religion. There's no offense. I don't mean it as the symbol of Christianity. The red is the mostly Protestant and the Orthodox here. The same with Islam. You have this area mainly where the green is mostly Sunni and the brown Shia, and the same for other religions, Hinduism, Buddhism, and so on. If we can look at these in a number representation, we see that Christianity represents the highest, which is about 1/3 of the world. Islam is the second, which is about 1/5, and then other religions around the world. And again, one thinks why we have so many. There is a very beautiful verse in the Quran. And Sufism is defined as the inner or mystical dimension of Islam. A quotation I found about the science whose objective is the reparation of the heart and turning it away from all else but God. And there are many orders or turuq in Sufism, and most of them trace their origin to Ali bin Abi Talib and ultimately to the Prophet. So there's a comparison here you can see between Shi'ism and Sufism, because their main source of knowledge is Ali bin Abi Talib. The basic Sufi concept, I did this diagram just to demonstrate. They consider Sharia, which is the Islamic law, as the outer circle, and the turuq or the path is like an arrow from the outer to the inner circle. So you can have infinite number of arrows from the Sharia, from the outer circle to the inner circle, and you will have the haqiqah or the truth in the center of the circle. So these are the basic Sufi concepts, and these are Arabic words. It means you reach the truth, knowledge, and the annihilation in God by following a path, provided that you start from Sharia. It's not outside the Sharia, it's Sharia, and then you reach the haqiqah or the center. There is a huge number of turuq or paths, Sufi paths, and I'm going just to mention 4 well-known tariqah. The first one is called Qadiriyya, and again it's referred to a person. It's Abdul Qadir al-Jilani in Baghdad in the 11th century. And then we have the Chistiyya, which is mainly in India, and actually it was Qadiriyya, and then there's a branch of Qadiriyya, and that's mainly in India. And we have Naqshbandiyya, that's Shah Naqshband in Turkey. These are the founders. And the last one is the Tijaniyya, which is mainly in North Africa. These are some sites from, this is the school. It's exactly the same place where Abdul Qadir Jilani taught and buried there with some of his sons. And this is his shrine. This is in Baghdad. This is the shrine of Mu'in-ud-Din Chisti of the Chistiyya, and this is his school and some of his followers. The most famous branch of Naqshbandiyya, the current sheikh of them is Nizam-ud-Din Haqqani, and the Tijaniyya is Sheikh Muhammad al-Tijani. These are the current sheikh of these 2 tariqah. Right, what is in the Sufi system? Each tariqah, each order will have their own chain of sheikhs, reaching to the Prophet through Imam Ali. I should mention, of course, he comes from a Muslim family, and the word mujaddid, or reformer of the age, this is an Islamic concept that every century there will appear someone who is going to revive religion. So he considered himself that he is a reviver of religion. He considered himself the promised Messiah, and he is the awaited Mahdi. Their basic beliefs, they consider the Quran as the holy Quran, the holy book, and they accept the authority of the hadith, the saying of the Prophet ﷺ, and they face Kaaba when they pray. And the last bit, which is not accepted by Muslims, is they consider Muhammad is not. They don't consider him the last prophet. Now, after Mirza Ghulam, we have his successor, Nuruddin. He established in 1914 the first Ahmadiyya Muslim mission in England, and after him they're split off two. The first one is the Lahore group or branch, and they call their leader Amir, and the Qadiani branch, and they call their leader Khalifa. And the difference between these two, the Lahore branch, the main thing is they rejected the prophethood of Mirza Ghulam Ahmad. They consider him as Mujaddid, promised Messiah, and the Mahdi, but not a prophet. They accepted that Muhammad as the last prophet, and their current Amir, his picture over there, he is Dr. Abdul Karim Saeed Pasha. And the Qadiani branch, no, they continued the same path of Mirza Ghulam Ahmad, and their current spiritual leader is Khalifatul Masih, and that's their headquarters. At what happened after that. So we have one history and two interpretations. The Sunni view, I'll be talking more in details about the Sunnis and Shia, but for the time being, to understand that the Sunni view about the succession of the prophet, that there was no instruction from the prophet to whom who's going to follow him. And the succession agreed that even Ali himself agreed on Abu Bakr to follow. And in general, any agreed on Muslim can be the ruler. So that these are the main points of the Sunni. We come to the Shia. They consider that Ali was the right successor. He should have ruled after the Prophet immediately. And they consider him named by the Prophet himself, and those who took to be in charge were not legal rulers. Yeah, and now another line. Yeah, and the ruler must be a descendant of the Prophet, meaning descendant of Imam Ali. So here we have the differences started from the ruling point, and we'll have more details about what happened after that. Okay, so after that we are going to have, after the death of Imam Ali, his son Al-Hassan ruled for about 6 months, but the ruler of course the Islamic State started to expand, so there was a governor in Syria. So the governor in Syria threatened to bring his army to fight Al-Hassan so that he becomes the ruler. So the name of that ruler was Muawiyah bin Abi Sufyan. So Al-Hassan accepted to relinquish his leadership